Can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror. I love Queen.
This isn't actually Queen though.
No, it's from the movie Happy Feet.
Happy Feet!
Because you know what tonight's topic is?
Penguins!
No,
Kim's
not
top 5 for penguins.
Anybody
okay.
find me somebody to love?
It is, in fact...
It's not Kim's top 5 for singing.
No, but that's okay. There's an oil for that. So it is, in fact, Monday night. Oh, there it is. It's Monday night, and that means it is time for Kim's top 5 for penguins. No, not for penguins. What is it tonight?
Tonight we're doing feet, okay?
Feet.
So basically, a lot of you might see on the internet that the feet are the safest place or the best place or whatever the wording is that you might read to put essential oils. But we're going to look at whether that is really the case. You know,
it's furthest from your nose, so that's depends on the oil.
Especially if you don't like an essential oil, putting them on the feet makes them further away from your nose.
Or put it on someone else's feet and then they'll just walk away and you won't have to smell it at all.
Yeah, and the thing is that my grandma, when I was little, she used to put a vapor rub on the bottom of my feet and then put socks on in winter. And so, you know, it definitely, your skin, there's like a garlic experiment and all that kind of stuff online where you can see where they rubbed garlic on the bottom of your feet and within, I don't know, so many minutes or whatever, I think it's 10 minutes or something, you could smell and taste garlic, and they can actually test it in your breath. But the thing is, that happens whether you rub garlic on your arm, your back, your legs. It doesn't necessarily have to be on your feet. But the thing about putting essential oils on your feet is that, as I said, it's far away, so you're not likely to then, you know, put your fingers in your eyes or anything like that with some essential oil on it. But the skin on your feet is quite thick, so it just means that you might be likely to have less of a reaction than if you were to put the essential oil somewhere else. But what we're going to learn today from our special guest, we have a special guest.
We do have a special guest tonight.
Is the parts of the body that relate to the points on the feet and where you might use some essential oils from the premium starter kit for those particular organs. So, without any further ado...
No, there is some ado. Will we need a volunteer? Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Some people luck out all the time. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
So, our special guest is the beautiful Kim Dellar.
Yay!
Hi guys, how are you?
I'm good, yeah, we're great. The lovely Kim Dellar, all the way from, where are you?
Oh, Western Australia, bud. Yeah.
Western Australia.
Yes.
Whereabouts in Western Australia?
Welling up. We live about an hour and 15 minutes south of Perth on a farm. I've got 65 acres and I've got my menagerie of animals. I've got cows and sheep and goats and peacocks and ducks and chooks and dogs, and yeah, it's crazy here. But I love it.
And the cutest bull that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, he's beautiful. Yes, he's got their big long horns like this. It goes.
Well, it's good to have you with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. And so tonight is Kim's top 5 for?
And it's 2 Kims. So I'm just going to make...
So it's Kim's top 5 for?
Happy Feet!
Happy Feet, yay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So Kim is going to talk us through some oils and oil blends from the Premium Starter Kit and where you can put them on the feet. So we will hand it over to you, Kim.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. It's nice to say hello to you all. So Happy Feet is a little... there you go. A little system that we've hooked up. I'm actually a qualified reflexologist and I'm not practicing anymore, but reflexology is a big, strong passion of mine because it helps you to restore the body's equilibrium through your feet. And the feet has over 1,000 nerve endings, which is about 7,000 nerve endings in your feet. In your body, and a lot of those are in your feet, in your ears, and your hands. So we can help our body heal itself by touch of the feet, and there's some very specific places. Reflexology has been around for thousands of years. It's really based on a Chinese form of massage. And so Young Living have VitaFlex, which is very similar to reflexology. It's a modality that Gary shared with us and loved, and a lot of you probably already know about VitaFlex. So it's based on the same principles. Putting a specific oil on a specific part of your foot helps to keep your feet happy and keep your body happy, keeping you above the wellness line. So we're talking about 5 oils from the PSK. So if you've started up with a PSK, guaranteed that you still have these oils. And so it's very easy keeping your whole body actually healthy with these 5 points. So we're going to get started really quickly.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So Jeremy's going to show you a chart of the feet. This one, yep. This one. So yeah, as you can see, this is the bottom of your feet, what we call the plantar part of your foot. So I'm going to show you all my hands as well. So this is my feet looking at me. And as you can see, the head, the toes and the length of the toes actually form your head and neck, and all the hormones in there, and your eyes and your ears and everything that's based here. That's your toes. This part's your toes. And then as we come down, the chest part of your body actually is the ball of your foot. And so your heart's in there, and your lungs, and other little bits and pieces that actually come into that area. And then we go down to the instep of your foot that Jeremy's showing a little laser pointer there. And you've got your stomach and your spleen and your kidneys. And then further down, we've got our intestines. So the whole part of our body's there. So all the nerve endings from those actual organs actually come down into your feet. So when you're actually touching your feet, it's like touching that particular part of your body. So how reflexology works is you actually massage and do special techniques, but we're not going to learn that today. I'm just going to show you oils and spots on the feet and just massage it in, and it pretty much works very much the same at keeping you healthy. So by touching that area, say we're talking about the ball of the foot, is your chest. So by massaging that area, we can help keep our chest happy. So we're going to just flick to the next slide from you, Jeremy.
Alrighty.
And also the sides of the feet and the back of the feet play a major part. So you can see it's the back of your head, the actual back of your back, and your spine is on each side of the foot. So also each foot. So you need to do each foot. So my right foot is the right side of my body, and my left foot is the left side of my body. So obviously my heart is only on this side, so it needs to use my left foot to touch my heart. And my spleen is on that side too. Yes, quick. Yes, my spleen is on that side too, so I need to touch my spleen here. But my liver is over here. So I'll tell you a funny story about liver later, and putting oils on your liver and then going out in the sun. Haha, not good. So we're going to get started very basically. So we've got the 5 oils. So first we're going to start with lemon. So lemon is really good for lymphatic. So we've got some lymphatic points, very easy. And Jeremy's going to point to the lymphatic points. So in between your toes.
Do you want to show me?
Yep. Okay, I'm putting my foot up.
So you need to turn your foot around. So
Yeah, so it's on the,
No.
on the top of your foot.
I need to see the top of your foot.
Hold on, I'm just going to exit stage left here.
Go to the other one.
Got to turn around.
So
Here we go. And so we're going to give it like a little pinch. So we're going to drop some oil on there first. Whoop. I'm going to use my hands. So the good thing is, if you can't get to your feet, you can get to your hands. So we're going to, and like milking a cow, we're going to milk that point. And sometimes it might be a little bit painful.
Ow.
Depends on how hard your partner rubs, but that's really good. And then also there's a little point on the top of your foot, just where your ankle bends. So say my hand's my foot, just there, and Kim will show you as well. And we want to just point in that one. There's like a little hollow there. You want to actually massage in that point as well.
Lemon. Okay.
Lemon, that beautiful lemon oil. We all love lemon. It's so easy to get. We've usually got heaps of it.
So which part of my body is this actually working on again?
This is your lymphatic system. So we need to make sure our lymphatic system is always nice and healthy, because we tend to go on holidays and eat some naughty food, or we get a bit sluggish. So this actually helps keep you lymphatic going, because the lymphatic system doesn't have its own pump like the heart and blood system does. The lymphatic system actually needs you to move for it to work. So this actually helps it move and work as well. So, and we want to do both feet. We want to do both sides of the body.
Oh, dang, I lucked out on this one.
I was wondering who was going to luck out of this one.
There you
Oh, look.
That's all right. I'm loving this.
He's always like, can you massage my feet?
I know. So this is a great
I
thing
really
to do
wanted
with
to
your
do this
partner,
today.
but you can exchange. Like you can do each other's feet at the same time. Exactly right.
But it is a good point, Kim, isn't it? That, you know, one of the reasons why we feel so good after a foot massage is it's not just our feet that are benefiting.
No, it's stimulating the whole body. Stimulates the whole body. Reflexology and Vitaflex, they're really important. You know, as Kim said earlier, you think people say put oils on your feet because, you know, of the thick skin and it's the least offensive, but you've got all those nerve endings in this, so it's going straight to your lymphatic system. But the nerve endings for your systems and your organs that are in the bottom of your feet, so that you're touching them. This is how reflexology, it's a reflection of your whole body in your feet. So next we're going to move on to is our spine, and we all need a little happy spine. And you'll see my Panaway oil here, well used by my husband. He loves this oil and has rollerball on it because it's just so much easier. Same, snap Kim. It's so much easier.
That's because we're so alike.
Yeah, I know. It's so much easier to apply with a roller, and you don't get on your hands, you know, because you don't want to be touching things with your hands after you put the Panaway on.
Yeah.
All right, so looking at our chart there, on the left-hand side, you see the inside of your foot. On the inside of your foot, that's your spine all the way down there, which is actually the bones of your feet. It actually makes up your thoracic, which is your neck, and your chest area, which is your thoracic, lumbar spine. We all pretty much have heard about lumbar spine. Sometimes we have not so happy lumbar spines, and sacrum. So on the foot, Jeremy's foot,
Here we go.
here it goes again.
The other one
Other
first,
foot,
so
other
you can
foot.
see the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's on the inside. And
Yep.
so we start from the toe and we put some oil all the way down.
Can I just say I have the world's flattest feet, so if anyone's looking at my feet and wondering why they look like flippers, that's exactly why.
That's because you're doing the happy feet. You're doing the whole penguin.
I just have a firm grip on the earth.
So, and then we're going to just gently massage all the way down. Down along the, actually using your little thumb and do little circles.
Can you hold that?
Yep.
And you can feel them. You can feel.
Oh,
So that's directly related to your spine.
that's a really interesting sensation, actually. Wow.
Yes, it is. It's actually, it can be pleasure and pain.
Does it go underneath the bone or over the top of the bone?
No, all the way down. So it actually guides in the middle of the bone, pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
in the middle of the cuboid is the big one. I can't remember. See, I should know that. Forgotten. So all the way down, and then we're going to do. You must remember to do both feet too. So you're going to do both feet.
Yeah.
Jeremy doesn't have to have both his feet done now.
On
but-
your other foot?
Do we need to do that now?
No, you don't need to do that now, but it's always good to balance up. So do both sides.
Yeah, let's leave him unbalanced. He might fall over with these feet.
Yeah, better do it. Better do it. It's exactly. It's like, you know, bringing the body back into equilibrium, so it's status quo.
There you go. How's that?
Yep, that's awesome.
Whoops,
What an awesome person you are. What a great partner
Yeah,
she is.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's number. If we're counting down, we've had 5 was
Lemon.
lemon and
4
4
was Panaway.
down the spine. So yep, loving it.
So now we're going to flip to the other chart again. And so we're talking about frankincense. Who doesn't love a bit of frank? We all love a bit of frank.
Yep.
Now, frank is a good one as a happy oil, so it's a great one to put on our head. So we put this on our toes.
Wow. Which way do we want to go? That way.
Any way you like, doesn't really matter. Everyone knows where their toes are, and doesn't really matter. So we're talking about the top of the brain is the top of your toe, but also your eyes and ears are in that area as well.
Oh, they're a bit tender.
You've been thinking too much, Jeremy.
It's normally not an issue.
All right, other one.
We just, yep. So it's a quick. It can be really quick. It doesn't have to take as long as it's taking us today. It's really a quick one. If you're feeling you want to perk up the brain, perk up your happiness in your whole head, get some frankincense and put it on your toes.
Beautiful.
Okay. Wow.
You're right. That was a quick, easy one. This time
It was good.
Yep.
Okay, next one. Number
2. If we're counting it down.
Yeah, counting it down. Actually, it's actually just going through the body, and it's just the easy systems through the body, not an actual fact, which is the best one. If you're wanting to have a happy chest, then you don't have to do the whole lot. Just go straight to the RC, which is one we're doing next. RC, another PSK oil. And we know where our chest is, the ball of our foot. And it's a nice, big, chunky area. So we pour a drop onto our ball of our foot. So much easier when someone else does it for you.
Yeah.
And then we just I generally massage up with both thumbs, just easy, but it doesn't really matter. You just get the oil on there. It's going straight to your chest. And chest is a really good one because getting to our chest is not always easy, getting to our lungs, because we've got organs in the way and other things, depending on your build.
Other one.
He's such a lucky man.
Oh, that's all right. This is payback.
Oh, for all the good things that you do for.
Yes, he does massage. Well.
Oh, okay, then it's all right. But if you're sitting on the couch, and you want to pick me up with your partner, just
Watching The Handmaid's Tale.
get the oils out and put them on your feet. It's like a revitalization. Okay, the last one, number 1, top 5, is Digise. One of my faves. It's got so many good qualities, this one. And really,
hold on, so I'm puzzled. Digise, I always think about Digise as, rub on the tummy. Is that where it's going, via the feet?
We are, because we're going, I just touched that to my lips. It's going on the stomach, but it's also going to go on the intestine. So the instep of your foot.
So I just show on the thing, this sort of area on the inside.
The whole area. So it's got where you see the gallbladder, the stomach, and the intestine. So it's that yellow and green and red area. So it's that whole area there, and just give that a nice gentle rub, or you can be quite vigorous as well.
It's got such a distinctive smell, doesn't it, Digise?
It does. I love it. Some people don't like it at first because it's quite strong, but I think you get used to it and it's delicious.
Well, and at least being on the bottoms of your feet, you're not going to smell it that easily. It's far away from your nose.
Exactly.
Other one.
Alrighty. Wow.
Look at that.
At least they're nice, clean feet.
They don't smell. No, I made him have a shower before he did get stuff.
You need some painted toenails, Jeremy. You're going to be a foot model.
Yeah. I don't think there's a career ahead for me in foot modelling.
Maybe a happy feet you could be, though.
All right, so we'll just recap. 5 was
Lemon.
Lemon.
Lemon, lymphatic.
Yep. 4 was
Panaway.
That was the spine?
Yep.
3.
Frankincense. Head, brain, awesome. RC.
And number 1.
Yep. And number 1, Digise on the tummy, on the intestines.
I feel like a new man.
Oh, you should do.
Yeah, hopefully Kim doesn't feel like a new man. But
I'm sure she doesn't feel like a new man, darling.
And Jeremy, it wouldn't be Kim's top 5 without Jeremy's top 1.
Yeah, I'd almost forgot. I was feeling so relaxed. So, Kim, just tell me quickly, what do you love about Shutran?
Actually, I love the smell of Shutran. I love the smell. When my husband wears it, it makes me go, How
was that again?
You might edit that bit out, please. It actually, girls used to say it might make you more attracted to your husband. I always go, yeah, right. But in actual fact, where he wears it now, because he wears it as aftershave, so he wears it on his face daily, and I just smell it and I go, wow, you just smell awesome, and just lifts me as well as lifting him.
And isn't that what we want? Men want to smell good, and women want their men to smell good. So
they do. We all want to go, ooh, about our husbands or partners, or
it's a win-win.
Yeah.
That's all I've got to say. Can I use it on my feet, or is that just a waste?
No. You can use it on your feet. Actually, you can use it on your feet in very specific places. So you can actually use it on the big toe, on the inside of your big toe. So that's where it says your pituitary. So that's actually a really good spot on the inside of the big toe if you want some direct contact. But the other really good spot is, you just flick back to the other chart for me, Jeremy. On the inside of the foot, on the left side, you'll see there, on the inside of the heel, you'll see that's where the male reproductive area is. So it's a good little spot to put it on there as well.
Good. That's good to know. I was going to say you can tell a lot about a man by the size of his big toe, but that's a whole other story.
Where do you get this stuff?
Hey, thank you so much for spending time with us today, Kim. Out of your busy schedule, it's been awesome. And
Thank you for having me.
I don't know how Kim's feeling, but I feel pretty darn good after that.
I bet you do. Yeah.
That's awesome. Anything you want to add?
No, just thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you sharing your knowledge and expertise and all of that kind of stuff. And we know that you're as passionate about young living and essential oils as we are. So that's very exciting.
Always fun to talk to you guys on this side of the world, on this side of Australia.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
Well,
right.
we will see you next time. We'll see you somewhere. It could be Venice, could be Ecuador, who knows?
The Gold Coast.
The Gold Coast.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Bye.